Was arrested in the metro after telling an officer he wanted death to all Americans. Police say this man was screaming in a park near Northwest 122nd and Council around 7 Saturday morning. When officers approached, they say the suspect took a fighting stance, called himself Allah, and said he was going to suffer. We are all going to suffer from his wrath. He was arrested on an act of terrorism complaint. Tonight, we're hearing from a nonprofit in the Muslim community dealing with what they say is an increase in Islamophobia. They say it's only gotten worse after the arrest of an Afghan man living in OKC for plotting an Election Day terror attack. News 9's Cameron Joyner is live in downtown OKC with the story.
Carl, the Oklahoma chapter for the Council of American Islamic Relations, or CARE, aims to educate people and curb misinformation about the Islamic faith through education and advocacy. But that job just became a lot harder after a foiled terror plot originated right here in the metro.
At the tone, please record your message.
I remember when Governor Stitt welcomed all the 100,000 Muslim terrorists from Afghan to Oklahoma. What a big mistake. CARE, what a big mistake you guys are. All terrorists are Muslims.
A haunting message left on the Oklahoma CARE chapter's office line.
Unfortunately, in a post 9/11 world, we have seen a large amount of Islamophobia.
And Executive Director Adam Salanti says it's not uncommon to see a spike after someone from a Muslim background commits a high-profile crime.
And that's exactly what we saw following the arrest of this 27-year-old Afghan man.
Nasir Tawhidi was arrested in Moore after law enforcement agents uncovered his Election Day terrorist plot, which he planned to commit in the name of ISIS.
In simple terms, ISIS is to Islam as the KKK is to Christianity.
Salanti says the extremist group does not represent the Islamic faith or the Muslim community as a whole.
There will always be people who commit crimes and do bad things, but they should never be taken to be representative of an entire community of believers.
Yet Salanti says anti-Muslim rhetoric soared in Oklahoma City following Tawhidi's arrest.
That's troublesome and concerning because when we see an increase in hateful political rhetoric, we also see an increase in anti-Muslim hate crimes and Islamophobia.
Salanti tells me he believes that education through resources like this pamphlet on the presence of Islam and Muslims in Oklahoma is the first step to preventing that stigma and discrimination. In Oklahoma City, I'm Cameron Joyner, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Cameron, thank you. If you've been the victim of anti-Muslim hate crime, report to local law enforcement or to CARE on their website. We have a link inside the story on our website.